Stolen by Ward. He gets a Tyler two-handed dunk.
Small gets it behind the cage, wrapping around, shooting, scores!
Paints the outside corner and
Ball, he's got it at the 20, 10, touchdown!
Jeff Kurtz alongside Manny Nunez. We are about ready to go in this first game of 10. Girls Division 4 to follow, then girls D2 and boys D2 to round out the evening. Price and all the Southern California teams, even though we're in Bakersfield, it's the closest we've gotten to Southern California in years. Normally the games are played at Arco Arena in Sacramento, but because the playoffs have been extended by a week at the high school level, and because Arco Arena was hosting the NCAA Women's Regional Basketball Championship this weekend, the game's in Bakersfield. However, all the southern schools are the away teams this weekend. The northern schools are the home teams. So Price in the blue jerseys with the blue shorts, the black lettering, the white trim. St. Mary's in the white jerseys with the red lettering, the white shorts, the red trim. They will be going from left to right. Price right to left. Starting lineups first for St. Mary's. Justin Pollard, a senior guard who had his best game of the year in the regional championship final against the Legion. High point total in that game for him on the season. Demetrius Lee and Dominique Lee, twin brothers, playing in the game. Dominique heading to Utah next year. Isaiah Taylor, the point guard, and Glenn Burrell, the three-point shooting specialist, also in the front court, a sophomore. Meanwhile, Price countering with Askia Booker, Skylar Spencer, Richard Solomon, Alan Crabb, and Casey Treheke. As we are set and ready to go. And almost ready. Our officials tonight, Aaron Duckworth, Mike Rodriguez, Tim Johnson, our alternate, Kevin Hurley. The tap is up. It is won by St. Mary's. Penetrating, dumping down low, Pollard with the basketball, and he'll back it out for the Panthers. Ball goes to Isaiah Taylor. Taylor's going to set up, picking him up, Alan Crabb. Ball swung left side to Lee, back to Taylor on the near side, now to Burrell in the corner, 20 on the shot clock. Burrell dribbles middle of the floor, skip to Lee on the outside. He's going to put up a three-pointer against the zone and hit it easily. Demetrius Lee, and it's 3-0 St. Mary's.
Getting pressure there against Askia Booker, sticks a hand in it, but gets over it to make the three-point shot.
Ball, middle of the floor, Crabb swings left side. This is Booker. Booker to Crabb, swung right side. Treheke. Treheke into the post, looking to make a move, going down low, going up and hitting the easy bucket, Richard Solomon. He is a load to handle down low.
Yes, he is. That last game against Francis Parker, it was him the whole second half scoring the majority of the third and fourth quarter points. They used him the whole second half and are up to that win.
3-2, St. Mary's on top early. We are 1 minute into this Division IV championship game for the boys. Taylor with the ball on the right side, goes into the corner, Lee, fakes a three, into the high post, Pollard, who travels with the basketball.
Found the open lane there, Justin Pollard, but took one too many steps under the hoop. Would have an easy clearance for the basket, but instead travel call against St. Mary's.
Dominique Lee comes up hobbling a little bit for St. Mary's, so he's going to go to the bench, and a quick substitution, David Thomas into the game. For St. Mary's, that's a huge loss for St. Mary's, as Dominique Lee, one of their two leading scorers. Bringing the ball up the floor, Casey Treheke. Treheke into the front court with a left-handed dribble, goes left side, Crabb. Crabb well away from the basket. Treheke straight away swings right side to Booker. Booker into the post. With it, Solomon on a pass and a dunk off the feed from Skylar Spencer. And again, it's 4-3 Price.
Again, saw that a lot last game, going those cross passes inside the key and in. That's what St. Mary's has to focus on tonight, is really guard up in the paint.
And a steal by Solomon, taken back by Lee on an entry pass. Pass to Pollard in the corner. He can't track it down. St. Mary's the turnover.
Again, as I mentioned, you cannot let Price get you early in this game, because if they do, they will run it down the whole way through. St. Mary's has to come down buckling in these first 8 minutes.
Solomon has the ball, loses it. He's going to throw it off Pollard out of bounds. Post pass into the post was tough for him to handle. Price has so much length. Solomon at 6'9", Spencer, a sophomore, at 6'7", Crabb at 6'6". That's taller than anybody on the roster for St. Mary's.
And that's the thing here. I mean, height's going to beat you. Basically, at this point, it's got to be quickness that'll come out in this game.
A steal by St. Mary's off a pass by Solomon along the baseline. Burrell's going to take it into the key, go up around two players. He's going to draw a foul. Can't quite hit the reverse layup, but he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Again, a smart move there. You know, let Glenn Burrell take the lane. He found the open slot. Too tall, obviously, two big guys coming after him. Draw the foul. Maybe you'll get lucky for the end one. If not, you'll be guaranteed two shots.
That is the first team foul against either squad. First free throw by Burrell is good. We're tied at 4. That foul went against Skylar Spencer, his first. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. 4-4 is our score, and St. Mary's trying to break that tie right now on Burrell's second free throw. The sophomore, the KBCSports.com player of the game in their win last week against Salesian, had a big three-pointer to give the team the lead, and then closed it out in overtime with that free throw cementing that game. He was our player of the game. He hits both free throws here. It's 5-4 St. Mary's. Trehecke with the ball on the right side. Dribbles middle of the floor. Panthers sticking in a bit of a zone. Matchup zone looks like. A little bit of a 1-2-2. High post with it. Solomon swings to Booker for a three-pointer in the corner. Rims out. Rebound to Demetrius Lee. Still no Dominique Lee. Outlet to Booker. Booker goes up and traveled with the basketball.
Again, though, a smart move by Pollard to take it down the lane. But again, you can't let those two turnovers fool you there. Great moves, but you got to control the ball at the end of the court.
Taylor turns the ball over. Trehecke with it in the front court. Gives to Crab. Lee is on Crab. Back to Trehecke. Wing, driving baseline. Booker. Stop, cut off. Trehecke on the left angle. Goes into the corner. Here's a three-pointer. Booker. Good shot. No good. Battle for the loose ball. We're going to have a loose ball foul against St. Mary's. Justin Pollard at 5'10", trying to box out Skylar Spencer at 6'7". He's given away about almost a foot.
Yeah, big guy there. Obviously going to draw the foul call there if you're trying to go for the reach in. But nonetheless, great move there by St. Mary's to really bulk it down on defense.
Inbounds pass to Solomon, out high. Crab. He's going to pull up from NBA three-point range. No good. Rebound Baral for St. Mary's. 5-4 Panthers and a kickball by Crab. And with 5:05 remaining in the first quarter, St. Mary's will have the basketball far side of the floor. Again, St. Mary's going left to right. Price right to left. Taylor across half court with the basketball. Taylor goes right side. Pollard into the corner. Baral, he's got three-point range, and he hits his first shot from three. Actually, they're going to say 2 foot on the line. 7-4 the score.
Yeah, there's 3 different lines on the court, the collegiate level and then the college level. So it's going to be obviously a little bit hard to tell for these referees to see where that foot is.
Yeah, we've got a high school, a college, and the NBA. Dump down low. Here is Spencer with an easy 5-footer. And it's now a 7-6 ball game. Into the front court, Lee with it. 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Swung left side, Pollard. Pollard swings right side, Taylor. Into the corner, Lee. Fakes a 3, double team. Skip past Pollard, and we've got a pushing foul. And this one is going to go against Crab, his first personal.
Again, nice moves here by St. Mary's to just spread the ball around and set up the offense. Force Price to get the hands in there and get a foul call there. Obviously, it's going to be their second here in this first quarter. Good moves here by St. Mary's to just get the ball around and draw some fouls.
Dominique Lee back into the basketball game, replacing David Thomas. Good to see him back out on the floor. They need his senior leadership. Taylor with the ball on the right side off the inbounds. Fresh shot clock for St. Mary's. Ball swung left side to Dominique Lee into the corner to Demetrius. Skip pass to the near side, Taylor. Taylor, the sophomore, goes straight away. Pollard takes it into the teeth of the defense, all the way in for a layup. Pollard has no fear going into the middle, even at 5'10". He completes the play. It's 9-6. St. Mary's up by 3. Into the corner, Solomon. Solomon pass stolen by Taylor. Nice read. Taylor's got a one-on-one all the way. Lays it up and in. 11-6.
2 beautiful moves here. Again, you got to be patient. The first time around, St. Mary's was being patient, found the open lane and drove it down. Second time around, great defensive work to get the fast break and easy 2.
And a nice defensive play by Demetrius Lee on a backdoor cut by Crab. He deflects the ball off Crab, out of bounds. St. Mary's with it.
And again, Price is looking a little bit frustrated on the court with those quick turnovers. This is the great chance here for St. Mary's to take advantage.
Under 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Ton of time left, not only in this quarter, but in the basketball game. As here's a pass down low. Dominique Lee can't convert from the left block. Rebound by Booker. Booker into the front court. Trehecke into the corner. Crab. He's going to drive. Nice stutter step move. A little strong. Solomon, the follow is good. Actually, excuse me, that was Skylar Spencer on the putback. He's got 4 points in the game. It's 11-8 St. Mary's. Here's a drive by Lee. Takes it all the way in. What a block by Spencer, but we got a foul. That foul's going to go against Solomon. Spencer got it clean, but Solomon picks up the personal.
Comes out like stealth there. Skylar Spencer just coming out of nowhere, drawing the block. But it looked a little questionable there. It looked clean from here, but obviously the ones in stripes are going to make the call. Instead, you got Dominique Lee going to line for 2.
First free throw, no good. Yeah, it was a clean block by Spencer, but it was Solomon who got part of the body. And he's called for the foul. That is his first, the team's third. Skylar Spencer is going to take a break. 4 points in the first quarter of play. He is replaced by Kenny Green for the Price Knights. Second free throw for Dominique Lee. Also no good. Well off. Neither shot was close. That one just got the backboard. That's it.
You can just tell that maybe it's the nerves that are getting to these players right now.
And depth perception. I mean, St. Mary's This is the biggest arena they've played in, at least in the playoffs, and it takes a little bit to get used to the depth perception here in this larger arena. Treheke with the ball straight away, swings left side Green. Back to Treheke, right side Booker. Booker to Crab. Crab's going to drive right baseline, pull up 5-footer a little bit strong. Battle for the loose ball, pulled away by Demetrius Lee, and he's going to be fouled by Treheke. First on Treheke, team's fourth, but he stopped a fast break. Probably a good foul there.
Yeah, good idea there for Price. Again, I mean, you had the defense set up for Price, but at the same time, you just saw 5 white jerseys right under the hoop, so they easily would have beat him out there.
30-second timeout on the floor called by St. Mary's. They lead at 11-8 in this first game of 10 over 2 days here on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
You can watch highlights or replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD of today's game in our KBC Sports store. Click on Shop on our homepage and then search for the game of your choice. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by KBCSports.com. Also looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater San Diego community? Then you want to advertise on KBCSports.com. We have a great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very coveted demographic. Contact us at info@KBCSports.com for more info, or give us a call at 619-677-3246.
Jeff Kurtz, Manny Nunez live in Bakersfield, California for the California State High School Basketball Championships. 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. St. Mary's with the basketball and a 3-point advantage over Price. 11-8. Taylor, both Lee brothers, Baral, Pollard on the floor for St. Mary's. We'll reset the lineup for you for Price in just a moment. Demetrius Lee with the ball on the right wing about 35 feet away. Swings to Taylor. On the wing now, left side Baral. Straight away Taylor. Right side Pollard. Pollard guarded by Alan Crabb, and now we got a whistle and a foul on Kenny Green, who didn't get around the screen. He ran right over the screen. The screener was Demetrius Lee. Crabb, Solomon, Treheke, Booker, and Green on the floor for Price.
And the scary thing about Price is that's their 5th team foul. 2 more, and you got already a 1-on-1 situation for St. Mary's.
St. Mary's showing nice patience off the inbounds. Pollard skips right side, and we've got a whistle and a foul against Price again.
And that'll set up the bonus situation. There are no free throws net yet, but any other foul other than that will put him to the line. Already 6 fouls, 6 minutes into the first quarter.
That is the first personal on Booker. Everybody on Price with 1 who's been in the basketball game. Even Spencer, who's on the bench.
And that's the thing here with St. Mary's. You know, with an 11-8 lead, that's a great advantage here to extend this lead and getting him to the line.
Crabb off a Solomon block. Crabb hits the layup, goes to the line. Solomon blocked Dominique Lee, and then on the fast break, Crabb the beautiful layup, and he's going to the free throw line. And that foul on Dominique Lee will be his first personal, the team's second. And Crabb trying to tie this one up at 11 with 2:09 remaining in the first quarter. Free throw good. And now Price is going to pick up full court. Pollard picked up man-to-man right by Treheke, into the front court. Taylor's got it along the left sideline. Taylor around Treheke, takes it all the way in. Scoop shot, no. Rebound, Solomon. Solomon, one dribble outlet to Treheke. Treheke in the front court, gives to Crabb. Crabb back to Treheke on the right side of the floor. Picked up by Taylor. Treheke looking for a pick from Solomon, around it. Nice switch by Baral to Green on the left wing. Green penetrates into the key, takes it all the way. Blocked by Dominique Lee, and he got part of the arm.
And on that play there, you saw the player open, Kenny Green, was wide open for the 3, but he found the lane instead, took it, got aggressive, and drew the foul.
Skylar Spencer up off the bench for Price. He's going to check in a moment. Kenny Green at the line for a pair. That foul actually was going to be called on Baral. Green's first free throw, no good. Jamie Treheke also checking into the basketball game. He is Casey's cousin. He will replace Booker in the lineup. Spencer into the game replacing Solomon. Also up off the bench, Chance Murray is going to check in here after this free throw by Green. Presuming it's a made free throw. It is. Casey Treheke is going to come out of the game, and Murray will replace him. So it's Murray, Green, Jamie Treheke, Skylar Spencer, Alan Crabb on the floor for Price. They lead at 12-11, a minute 34 to go in the first quarter. Taking it all the way, Dominique Lee kicks corner. Baral, 18-footer on the way, strong. Rebound Spencer. Give to Green. Into the front court, Crabb. Crabb fakes a 3, goes between his legs, skips high Spencer right side, Treheke. Treheke skip back left side, wide open Crabb, 3-pointer on the way, in and out, no. Rebound, Dominique Lee. Outlet, Taylor. Taylor's got a 2-on-1, takes it all the way, goes up. Shot no good. Rebound, Treke back the other way we go. Treke along the sideline, Green. Drives right baseline, takes it down low. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Dominique Lee on a pass.
And already I'm seeing that St. Mary's is just, they're playing more condition right now. I mean, on that play, you had two white jerseys wide open for the lay-in. Though great defensive work by Price to stick it in on the block, but nonetheless, I believe that Price is a lot in on them here in the late comings of this game.
With a minute 3 to go in the first quarter, David Thomas and Mike Stewart making his first appearance for St. Mary's. Stewart has the unenviable job of checking Alan Crabb. Crabb's going to try to drive right. Picked up straight away Treke. Treke drives with the left hand, takes it into the key, loses the ball. Battle for it on the floor, and coming away with it is Baral. Treke takes it away from him, and now it's going to go off Price out of bounds. 45.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Pollard brings it into Stewart in the backcourt. Demetrius Lee out of the ball game. Isaiah Taylor out for St. Mary's. Pollard running the point. Pollard into the front court. Guarded by Treke. Pollard around Treke. Takes it in. Kick out Dominique Lee. Fakes a jumper. Spencer picks him up. Lee backs it out. Down low in the post, Pollard. Tries to make a move. Goes up. Tough shot. Battle shot no good. Spencer the rebound for Price. Shot clock turned off. Price can hold for one with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Treke with the ball near midcourt. Right side to Murray. Back to Treke with 11 seconds to go in the quarter. Now with 10, with 9. Around a pick, out high by Crabb. Give back to Crabb with 6. Crabb tries to kick to Treke with 3, with 2. Dump down low, Spencer. Shot blocked nicely by Thomas. And that will end the first quarter of play. Price leads it 12-11 in this boys Division IV championship game. You're listening to KBCSports.com.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages as well as individual game coverage, highlight DVDs, and an opportunity to raise up to 10 grand for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com, or give us a call at 619-677-3246. We have a live coverage of the state basketball championships all weekend long on kbcsports.com. You can follow your favorite team or listen to the game of your choice by going to our broadcast schedule page. Find out how the teams made it to the state championships and watch the highlights from last week's regional finals in our on-demand section. Or buy the DVD from last week's game. It's all here on your home for high school sports, kbcsports.com.
Well, Manny, your observations through the first quarter.
It's as I expected, St. Mary's, as I predicted in that first quarter, you have to come out and play 7 seconds or less basketball. Take the ball and use that shot. Don't use that shot clock to your advantage. Get rid of the ball and find an open slide as quick as you can. For Price, you got 5 or 6 team fouls here. Obviously, any foul will put St. Mary's here to the line. You cannot be too aggressive because obviously with a close game into this first quarter, you got to stay close.
Price will start out with the basketball to begin the second quarter of play. On the floor, Treke is going to take a 3. Casey Treke short. Rebound, Solomon. Solomon is going to be hammered by David Thomas. He's also on the floor with Skylar Spencer, Alan Crabb, and Askia Booker, the original starting 5 for Price. St. Mary's countering with Pollard, Thomas, Stewart, Dominique Lee, and Glenn Baral, but Taylor and Demetrius Lee going to check back in after this first free throw by Solomon, and it's good.
And again, a smart job here by St. Mary's. Obviously, the height is going to get to them. So obviously, smart moves here by St. Mary's to put tall guys to the line. As history shows, the taller they are, the less they are to make the free throws.
Solomon blowing conventional wisdom on the first free throw, though, and the second one he makes as well. Of course, 14-11. Taylor and Demetrius Lee back in the ballgame. Dominique Lee comes out, as does Justin Pollard for the first time in the game. Against the zone, Taylor with the ball out high. His team trails 14-11, 7:35 remaining here in the first half. Taylor backs it out with 16 on the shot clock. Swings left side to Stewart with 14. Straight away Taylor. Right side, Demetrius Lee thinks about a 3. Goes left side Stewart. Stewart's going to penetrate, sees a double team. Spins out of it. Shot Taylor, 3-pointer strong. Rebound Crabb. Outlet to Booker along the right sideline. Treke into the corner. Solomon's going to take a 3. It's long. Rebound Crabb the board. He goes up. Follow with the left hand is good.
Nice job on the second chance points. And those actually one of the shorter guys in the court to stick a hand in there over over St. Mary's, lays it up and in to make it a 6-point game.
16-11 is the score. Taylor with the ball straight away. Left side, Baral with it. Baral into the corner, Stewart. Stewart sees a double team, gives to Baral. Baral's going to put up an 18-footer. Shot strong. Rebound underneath by Crabb. Outlet Treheke. Price on a run. Booker a lob. Solomon! And the foul.
I think and one just called me. I think they want to highlight that reel there.
No kidding.
Woo.
What an athletic play. Solomon comes in with one hand, dunks it, and he's going to the line trying to complete a three-point play.
I mean, that was the exact play. I'm thinking up on the streets, up out in Brooklyn, Harlem. That was set up as golden as they come. That was gorgeous.
Free throw is good. Three-point play complete. Great pass by Booker. Not to be forgotten in all that. And it's the biggest lead of the game for Price, 19-11. Front court with it, Dominique Lee back in the game. He's going to have it poked away by Solomon out of bounds. Solomon fired up right now.
But at the same time, as you look on St. Mary's end of the bargain, you cannot let any of these plays fool you. You got to stick to your ground, because if Price comes out here defensively and makes it an 8-11-point game, you cannot let your guard down. If not, Price will walk away in a halftime with a big lead.
Taylor with the ball in the right corner, goes down along the baseline. Kick out to Pollard. He takes it in deep, gives to Dominique Lee. He goes up, lost the basketball on the way up. But we got a whistle and a foul. Demetrius Lee with a putback. It won't count. This foul is going to go against Spencer. That'll be his second personal, the team's 7th. And this is where St. Mary's is going to get back in the basketball game, Manny, at the free throw line.
Yes, again, you have 6 minutes of basketball to use the free throw line to your advantage. First shot here up and good, but at the same time with St. Mary's, get to the lane. Most of these shots for both sides have been inside the key. I think there's only been one shot that's been made outside the key. So again, it comes to depth perception. Both these teams did not have a lot of time to get a good workout in. So obviously, you got to get used to the court, but at the same time, St. Mary's take advantage of these personal fouls.
Dominique Lee's second free throw, no good. Rebound, Crabb. Outlet to Booker. Booker along the right sideline, going to be knocked out of bounds by Dominique Lee. 19-12 is the score. 6:05 remaining second quarter. Price with the lead. Inbounds pass, Treheke. Treheke goes right side, Booker to Kenny Green on the right wing. Into the corner, Booker along the baseline. Dump down low. Solomon, his third dunk of the game.
Again, they're missing the attack on the key. St. Mary's has been beaten inside the paint this whole game.
Demetrius Lee has the ball stolen by Crabb. It's going to be tapped out near midcourt. Baral picks it up for St. Mary's. Demetrius Lee just dribbling the ball too high right now. Dominique Lee with the ball in the wing. Gets a return pass from Taylor. Looking to make a move. Dominique Lee on the crossover. Tries to pass along the baseline. Hits the rim. Pollard tracks it down. Pollard with 8 on the shot clock. Dump down low. Baral in the post. Goes up. Shot is in. Nice shot over the point guard, Treheke. 21-14.
And there you go, make it a 7-point game now. Get down defensively. And a turnover there. This is St. Mary's chance to take advantage.
Treheke walked with the basketball. Turnover back to St. Mary's. Price is going to pick up full court. Pollard better get it in quickly to Taylor. He gets a return pass from Taylor. Then throws to Baral in the front court. Baral crosses over, takes it into the key, floats a shot, no good. Rebound, Crabb. Crabb, Treheke up the sideline. Booker left side into the corner. Green skip pass straight away. Treheke takes it all the way in, floats one off the glass. Outlet St. Mary's, back the other way they go. Pollard's going to go up, draw the foul. He's going to the line for 2. Foul is going to go against Booker, his second.
And already you can tell Price is not fooling around here, playing full court press after that inbound pass, but with St. Mary's playing aggressive offense here, getting the drive in and the foul. St. Mary's again got to take advantage of the free throws. 23-14.
Price with the lead. 4:52 left in the half. Pollard's first free throw is good. Into the ball game. First time Derek Twiggs for Price. Chance Murray's going to make his second appearance as Solomon and Booker will sit down. 23-15 now. Pollard trying to cut it to 7. Second free throw. He's a very good free throw shooter, but he misses that one. Going up high, the rebound. Tying up Kenny Green as Dominique Lee in the possession arrow will favor St. Mary's. Taylor will bring it in underneath the Price basket. That's a first free throw that Pollard has missed. I think he's going 11 in a row, going back to the NorCal Regional Finals. Maybe it was 8 of 8 in that game, I believe. 8 of 8. He was on a streak, though, until that last miss. Turnover by St. Mary's with the basketball, Price. Green with the ball straight away. Gives off to Murray. Murray backs it up near midcourt. 14 on the shot clock. Right side Treke. Long NBA range three-pointer. Goes. Bounced off the rim 3 times and went in.
It touched, I believe, every part of the rim, too. First 3 by both sides in this game.
26-15. Actually, Barral has one in the game for St. Mary's, but 1 for each side. Dominique Lee with the ball out high on the right side. Lee around Green, drives baseline, cut off double team, down low Barral. He goes up over Crabbe strong, anticipating a block attempt. Crabbe backed off. Loose ball picked up by Twiggs. Into the front court, Green stepped on the sideline. Tough pass. He had to go up high to handle it and stepped on the sideline.
Yeah, a little bit too much there on the pass there, but looking at St. Mary's, you see that their composure is starting to wane down a little bit. You've already got 16 fouls against Price. Got to use the free throws, but at the same time, you got to take advantage of some open lanes.
Taylor goes up, and it's a short floater on a drive after a pass from Demetrius Lee, making it 26-17 with 3:38 to go in the half. Crabbe with the ball out high, guarded by Demetrius Lee. Tries to go between the legs, loses it off Lee's foot, tracks it down near midcourt. Gives right side to Murray. Murray drives, poked away by Barral. Treheke is there, takes it all the way in. Layup strong. Rebound Barral. Barral gives to Pollard. Pollard's going to take it 3-on-2. Takes it all the way. Nice scoop shot, can't convert. Green the rebound for Price. Murray into the front court. Treheke to Crabbe right side. Crabbe looking to drive baseline. Skips it straight away, Murray, left side, Green. Green's going to put up a 3, blocked out of bounds by Dominique Lee.
Again, St. Mary's doing a great job working inside the paint, but you got to let those layups go in. They're just trying to draw the fouls. They're trying to see if how aggressive Price can be inside the key. You see Price is starting to let away a little bit, and they're just letting the shots fall as they may. And again, it's been the advantage here for Price, while these layups are not going in for St. Mary's.
Solomon checks in for Crabbe for Price. Treheke on a drive around a pick by Solomon, takes it in. Shot partially blocked by Barral. He gets his own rebound. Into the front court, Dominique Lee takes it all the way, goes up, layup good. St. Mary's has to get out in transition like that. They do there, and they've cut it to a 7-point advantage. 26-19 with 2:44 to go in the half. Price up. Solomon has the ball poked away backside by Barral. Nice post defense by Glenn Barral. Right side, Dominique Lee in the front court. Now Pollard straight away. Pollard to Lee on the right side. Lee down low. Barral is there. Barral on Solomon, goes up. He's going to draw the foul on Solomon.
And the thing that I love about St. Mary's about this game, too, is when they were down by 11, 12 points midway through this second quarter, they did not call time. The coach did not panic. He let his team play out. And so far, they're starting to slowly come back in this game. Right now, down 7 with free throws coming up.
Glenn Barral, who's having a really solid game. First free throw good. 26-20. This kid just a sophomore. Just blocked a shot, got a rebound, has a steal, comes down, draws a foul on Solomon, his second personal. Crabbe back in, Spencer back in. Solomon will stay on the floor, along with Treheke and Derek Twiggs. Second free throw by Barral. Good. 26-21. 2:24 remaining in the half. Treheke walking the ball up the floor. Across half court. Crabbe on the right side of the floor, guarded by Stewart. High post to Spencer. Spencer on a back door to Crabbe. He goes up, shot tough, no good. Solomon the tap in.
That is the third bucket here for second chance points. Again, the height being the huge factor for Price in this game.
Absolutely. Lee with the ball straight away. Crosses over on Solomon. He's held. And for Solomon, actually, that's going to be his second personal. So now Booker, Spencer, and Solomon all have 2 each. And that's the 10th team foul against Price. We're double bonus time for St. Mary's.
Big chance here for St. Mary's. Again, slowly just come back in this game. It looks that they might be down unless a huge run here comes for the Panthers. But nonetheless, the way St. Mary's is playing right there, they're just trying to slowly creep into this lead and make it close by halftime.
Demetrius Lee checks into the ballgame, replacing Taylor for St. Mary's, as Dominique Lee's first free throw well short. Just skimmed the front of the rim. He's really struggling from the free throw line right now. Askia Booker will check into the game. He replaces Twiggs. Second free throw well off. Rebound to Spencer. I think Dominique Lee now 1 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half.
I don't think there's been a chance here for St. Mary's that they've actually made both attempts at the line.
28-21, Price with the lead. A minute 45 to go in the half. Treke with the ball goes into the post. Solomon on the right block. Solomon guarded by Baral. Solomon looking for someone to pass to. Hands off Treke in the corner. Dump down low. Solomon guarded by Stewart. Spin move into the key off the side of the backboard. We got a blocking foul on Dominique Lee on the floor. Before the shot, that'll be the 6th team foul against St. Mary's. And Manny Nodar, the head coach for St. Mary's, can't believe it. That was a late call.
Yeah, very late call there. That was well after the shot, obviously, so it's going to stay on the floor. The advantage there goes for St. Mary's. Obviously for Price, they're going to go to the free throw line after that, but expect St. Mary's to just ease up on defense and let Price drive down the lane.
Bringing it in is Treheke. Hits Solomon underneath. He goes up, loses the basketball. Picked up by Demetrius Lee, taking it all the way in. Layup strong, battle for the loose ball, grabbed by Solomon. Back the other way, it's a 4-on-2. Treheke with the ball on the right wing, goes up, shot blocked by Baral, is second. Back the other way, Demetrius Lee loses the handle. Coming up with a Booker, dump down low, Treheke, he goes up, shot blocked by Lee. Loose ball on the floor, it's going to be off St. Mary's, out of bounds. Boy, players are having trouble hanging on to the basketball.
But again, with St. Mary's, 3 great defensive blocks. Again, 2 turnovers there by St. Mary's, and every time Price floods in on their end, you just see 1 or 2 jerseys come up and stick a hand to make great plays.
David Thomas will replace Dominique Lee out on the floor. Solomon. Looks like he might have gotten hit in the face. Timeout, Price. We'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD of today's game in our KBC Sports store. Click on Shop on our homepage, and then search for the game of your choice. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by KBCSports.com. Also looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater San Diego community? Then you want to advertise on KBCSports.com. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very coveted demographic. Contact us at info@kbcsports.com for more info, or give us a call at 619-677-3246.
A minute 10 remaining in the first half. Jeff Kurtz with Manny Nunez, 28-21. Price leading over St. Mary's. St. Mary's, it's almost like they're just making stand after stand on the defensive end, but the free throw line coming back to bite them here a little bit. They've probably shot about 60% from the line in the first half.
Well, it's not only the free throws, too. I mean, they're struggling at the line, but you see some great opportunities by St. Mary's to get some great lay-ins in wide open, and they just miss them out. It'll be a whole lot closer if you can just take complete control of working in the key and making those free throws. A lot closer of a game here, but again, kudos to St. Mary's to stay in this with a lot of great defensive work.
Treheke is going to bring the ball in for Price, goes into the corner to Crab. Crab to Booker. Booker also on the floor. Oh, here's going in Crab. Beats Baral, and there was no help defense. And an easy dunk for Crab.
And he just let the door wide open. Glenn Baral was expecting someone inside the key to stop him, but instead an easy slam.
Crab hasn't been that open since he left the layup line at the beginning of the game. Pollard with the ball on the right wing. Pollard with 48 seconds left to go in the half goes in the corner. Baral, who sees a double team, back to Pollard. Pollard's going to go left side Taylor. Taylor with 14 on the shot clock. Straight away Pollard, right side Baral. Baral to Pollard, to Taylor on the wing. Taylor with 8, puts up a 3 late. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Crab. Shot clock turned off. Price can hold for 1. 29 seconds to play in the half. 30-21 Price. Treheke and Booker just playing a little two-man game near midcourt. 20 seconds to go. Booker just holding the basketball. Probably will hold it down to about the 11-second mark.
Yeah, so really hurt him here if the bucket goes in, because it'll make it a 4-possession game going into halftime.
Now it's 8. Now it's 7. Booker looking to make a move with 6. With 5. Drives on Pollard. Skip to Treheke with 3. With 2. Floats one up. Strong. Battle for the loose ball. Crab at the buzzer with the left hand. Off the back of the rim. No. And that is how the first half will end. Price leading 30-21 over St. Mary's in this boys Division IV championship game here on KBCSports.com. Your home for high school sports. We're going to take about a 13-minute break. Come back with the KBCSports.com halftime show. Again, your halftime score. Price 30, St. Mary's 21 on your home for high school sports in the CIF championships, KBCSports.com. Price will start out with the basketball to begin the second half of play. They are going left to right in the blue jerseys. Crab on the floor with Solomon, Spencer, Treheke, and Booker. St. Mary's going right to left in the white jerseys, countering with Pollard and Taylor, both Lee brothers, and Glenn Barral. Price leading by 9. They are 16 minutes away from a state championship, but a lot of basketball still to be played. Here's a three-pointer, Treheke. Opening shot, no good. Rebound, Demetrius Lee. Lee pushing the other way for St. Mary's. Kicks to brother Dominique in the left corner. Dominique out to Taylor. Taylor to Lee. NBA range three-pointer, well off. Rebound underneath by Crab.
Again, it's that depth perception. You've had both sides.
And there's Solomon with a jam. Booker finding him on a leak out for an easy bucket and a quick timeout for St. Mary's.
Again, I was gonna say about the three-pointers. There have been 12 three-pointers made, and either as both times it's either been hitting the front of the rim or getting well shorter, hitting way off. It's been that depth perception that's really been taking out this whole game.
Well, and Manny Nodar calling a quick timeout, Manny Nunez, because he's telling Demetrius Lee, look, we don't need an NBA range three-pointer. We just need a good shot within the context of the offense.
Yeah, that's the thing. That last first half, they've had those chances. But again, you got to take complete control of the layups. They've had a couple of clear shots inside the key, and they haven't really taken it to their favor here. So the second half, they're on that timeout. They're basically telling them, look, get the open shots, get it as close as you can, and make it a close game. 4 turnovers on the side of St. Mary's. That's been really helping them out. Now take complete control of limiting those turnovers here in the second half.
Solomon now with 15 points, and he's had 4 dunks in the basketball game. Lee with the ball, gives to Taylor in the corner. Dominique now with it, straight away Pollard against the zone, a 2-3 zone. Actually might be a bit of a box and one. Hard to say, it almost looks like a touch of a matchup zone as well. Dominique Lee driving left baseline, and he is going to lose the ball out of bounds. Nice defense by Richard Solomon.
Again, you cannot let anything phase St. Mary's. You make a turnover, yes, got to get back on D to stop the run.
And Spencer gets open underneath, and it's a left-handed layup as St. Mary's slow in transition defense on an inbounds pass.
And already quickly becoming a 13-point game in favor of Price.
34-21. Price has extended a 9-point halftime lead to 13, like Manny just mentioned. Pass is going to be stolen. This is Crab, and he's going to go up and hit the layup. A 6-0 run to begin the quarter for Price. 36-21. Looking to get a knockout blow in here in the third quarter. And a blocking foul, and almost a trip is called against Price. That is the first foul for either team in the second half.
And already just St. Mary's is not looking like themselves here in the second half so far. 3 easy buckets for Price, and already it's becoming a 5-possession game.
It is the second foul against Crab. Demetrius Lee swings to Pollard, who takes it into the key, goes up. Solomon gets an arm on the basketball, and it's going to be off Price out of bounds. And good idea by Pollard, though, taking it into the key, trying to force the action.
At this point, they're just playing the game of getting in the key and drawing the fouls to get to the line again and see if they can run with it here at the free throw line. Inbounds
pass to Dominique Lee, lost it on the way up, and it is going to be off Price out of bounds.
But again, Price is being a little bit smarter, playing in the key and just letting off against St. Mary's aggressively in the key and just basically letting those lay-ins go as they may.
Dominique Lee off the inbounds, 10-foot fadeaway jumper, no good. Barral the rebound for St. Mary's. He's going to go up strong, and he's going to travel. And Barral is the only one who's providing much of a spark for St. Mary's right now. He's got 8 points in the game to now go along with 4 rebounds, but he has been carrying the offensive load. 36-21, 6:11 remaining third quarter. Booker in the front court, Treheke straight away. Back to Booker on the left wing. Booker into Treheke, the corner. 3-point ball on the way short. Rebounded by Spencer. Dumped to Solomon on the right block. Solomon backs it out, gives to Crab on the wing. Crab around Lee, takes it into the key. 10-foot floater, no good. Rebounded underneath by Demetrius Lee into the front court. Pollard. Pollard gives to Dominique Lee. He hits a dunk. 36-23. You need high percentage shots like that to get back in the game if you're St. Mary's.
And there you go. Now they're starting to ease up here in the second half. Get those fast break chances and let them go in.
Treheke straight away. Treheke right side to Booker. Booker dumped down low on the right block. Solomon goes up, fouled by Barral. That's all Barral can do. Barral is 6'4". Solomon at 6'10". For Barral, that will just be his, well, actually, no, excuse me, that's going to be his second personal foul. I thought it was only his first. That is his second. Team's first of the second half, however. First free throw by Solomon is good. Boy, this kid's so solid. Cal getting a pair in Richard Solomon and Alan Crabb next year.
Yeah, at a 6'10", you would expect to see this guy starting as a freshman going into Pac-10 play next year. A very athletic guy. Already with 16 points in this game.
This is the second free throw. It is a 14-point ball game, 37-23. Price with the lead. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Pollard with the ball on the left side of the floor, goes into the wing to Baral. To Pollard, swung around right side, Demetrius Lee. Lee's going to back it up, 19 on the shot clock. Pollard with the ball on the left side, spin move into the key. He goes up, he's going to be fouled by Treheke. Good call. Nice spin move by Pollard. Pollard's going to go to the line for a pair. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the basketball game. .509 remaining in the third quarter. Pollard's first free throw is good. 37-24 the score. 5:09 left. Second free throw coming up. Also good. 3 out of 4 from the line is Pollard. 37-25 is our score. Price now on the attack. Treheke into the front court with the basketball, right-handed dribble. Round a pick by Solomon to his right. Give to Crabb on the wing. And Crabb's going to push off. Nice defense, Demetrius Lee for Crabb. That's his third.
And on that play, Crabb sticking an elbow there against Justin Pollard, getting the offensive foul. And now, at this point, the story is, how will St. Mary's respond to that early 6-0 run to start the third quarter for Price?
Pollard with the ball on the left wing. Straight away Taylor. Taylor right side, Demetrius Lee. Lee pump fake. Looking for someone. Now Baral flashes out to the high post. Swung left side Taylor. Back to Baral beyond the three-point arc to Pollard on the right elbow. Pollard's going to drive, take it all the way in. Shot up. Rejected. Solomon collects the rebound as well after he blocked the shot. Treheke 3-on-3. Give to Crabb on the right baseline. Goes up. He is going to be hammered. Dominique Lee got the basketball. And now he's going to get called for the foul as well. I think when he swiped down, almost like a volleyball spike, he got called for that one.
Yeah, you see the replay there up there. His arm actually hit the ball, and then that swipe at the end actually caught him right in the shoulder. Easy call there for the referees.
Crabb misses the first free throw. Treheke out of the game. Chance Murray is in. They actually don't have St. Mary's information up on the scoreboard right now, at least for Dominique Lee. Second free throw good by Crabb, making it 38-25. For Lee, that is his second personal foul. Into the front court with the basketball. Pollard has it on the right side. Swings to Demetrius Lee in the right wing. Lee looking to the post, nothing there. Pollard straight away takes it into the key. Pump fake, tries to dump it off down low, knocked away by Solomon. Pollard retrieves into the corner, Dominique Lee. 15 on the shot clock. Into the post, Baral, nice hands, great catch. Fadeaway jumper from 5 off the glass is good. Nice move by Glenn Baral. Just a sophomore, this kid.
Here you go, great move there by Pollard, just getting in under, pretty much beating up a 6'8" guy, getting over the hands, getting the easy lane off the glass.
Chance Murray carried the ball, turnover. St. Mary's can cut this to a single-digit deficit. Pollard takes it in, it's going to be stolen by Booker. Booker a 2-on-1, gives to Crabb. Crabb's going to be fouled, and he hits the shot. No, intentional foul is the call before the shot. Intentional foul on Isaiah Taylor. And this is going to put Crabb at the line for 2 free throws plus the ball.
They actually counted the shot as a matter of fact.
And they're going to count it as well. So this could be a potentially 6-point play if Crabb can hit both free throws and they get another 2 points. This is a huge foul and a great finish by Alan Crabb.
I think the referee
they're going to give one shot. Excuse me, one shot because the made basket. That's correct.
Still could be a 6-point game, though.
Yeah,
still be a 6-point play, yes.
The free throw is good. 41-27 is the score. 3:53 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, I can't take away that opportunity there, but this would put a huge dagger in the heart if Price can really take control and get any shot. Make it a 15-point game, make it a 5-possession game. Hard foul there, intentional, a little bit questionable, but nonetheless, 5, maybe even a 6-point play here on this opportunity.
Yeah, Crabb's getting one more, folks. I was correct. He gets 2 shots in the ball and an intentional foul. So this is a huge, huge play. Second free throw is good. 42-27. St. Mary's a moment ago was 1 possession away from turning into a single-digit deficit. They turned the ball over, and on the fast break, Crabb fouled, hits the bucket, intentional foul called, 2 shots plus the ball. And they are going to try to convert right here on the inbounds pass. Looking to get it in, going into the corner. Solomon takes a three-pointer. In and out, no. Crab the follow, can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. Kick out to Price. The ball swung around into the corner. Booker. Booker into the post. Back out to Booker on the wing. Solomon along the right baseline. He's driving. Spin move into the key. Layup good. 44-27. Biggest lead of the game for Price, 17. Demetrius Lee double teamed in the corner. Tries to go into the post. Turnover. Stolen back Pollard. His shot no. Baral follow no. Tapped out of bounds by St. Mary's.
And that's going to be the story here. You know, that quick 6-0 run to start out the third quarter, and then that 6-point opportunity on the intentional foul here, and that'll be the huge factor that will give Price a big lead in this game.
12 points right there, and there was a 9-point halftime advantage, and now we got a push off by Solomon with the off arm. And the offensive foul, that'll be his third.
And 9 minutes left in this game, 3 here in the third quarter. Time is definitely against St. Mary's side.
They're going to have to hit some three-pointers. They've only made one in the game. It's from Glenn Baral. 3:05 to go in the third quarter. 44-27 the score. Baral with the ball on the left block for St. Mary's. Looking to make a move on Solomon. He's going to draw another foul. Solomon's fourth. Well, this may help St. Mary's. That's the 15 foul against Price. St. Mary's is going to have to get back in the game from the free throw line.
Yeah, playing the same story here from that first half. Getting Price in the foul trouble early here in the second half. But again, free throws have been the key story going into halftime. They averaged at just 50%. Now they're sticking them in. The first time they actually made 2 free throws here in this third quarter at one try. Second chance here to cut it down to 15.
Baral makes the first one. Out of the ball game, Booker and Solomon. Spencer in. He's joining Jamie Treheke in the game. Second free throw, no good. Spencer the rebound. Crab still in there. Kenny Green is in. Also in the game, Derek Twiggs. Green with the ball on the left wing. Skips straight away to Treheke. Left side back to Green. Green's going to drive along the baseline around Pollard. Float the ball, pass underneath Twiggs. Shot rims out, no. Spencer the rebound, doesn't go. Battle for the loose ball, rebound Baral. Baral outlet Lee. Pollard in the front court, takes it all the way in. Layup good. 44-30 timeout St. Mary's with 2:34 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages as well as individual game coverage, highlight DVDs, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com. Or call us at 619-677-3246. We also have live coverage of the state basketball championships all weekend long on KBCSports.com. You can follow your favorite team or listen to the game of your choice by going to our broadcast schedule page. Find out how the teams made it to the state championships, watch the highlights from last week's regional finals in our on-demand section, or buy the DVD game from last week. It's all here on your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Manny Nunez. Manny with 2:34 to go in the third quarter. It strikes me that St. Mary's has to get this back down to a single-digit deficit going into the fourth to have a chance.
And that was the thing about that time. I was actually thinking about that here on that timeout. It's not crucial, obviously, to be down here 14. Obviously, it's a big deal, but, you know, after that timeout, the coach is basically telling the players, look, we're down big. Yes, we had 12 points go against us on those 2 small runs. Just get it down to single digits here in this first quarter, in that fourth quarter, and let the fouls by Price do the rest.
Ball is brought in to Kenny Green in the backcourt. Green bringing the ball up the floor into the front court with a right-handed dribble. Double team. Tries to pass it to Treheke. Stolen by Pollard. Pollard's got a 1-on-3. Takes it all the way in. He's fouled. Cannot get the ball to go. And then Pollard comes down on the floor hard. And then pops up. And Pollard's going to go to the free throw line. He's an outstanding free throw shooter. 3 out of 4 in the game. He's at the line for 2. And that's the 6th team foul against Price.
Free throws the rest of the way here for St. Mary's. Again, great job by the coach to call the timeout and just slow down Price offensively. Get to the line, get him into foul trouble, and take advantage the rest of the way.
Pollard hits the first free throw. St. Mary's is going to have to hit a lot of these in the game as checking back in Skia Booker and Casey Treheke going to replace Derek Twiggs and Kenny Green. So the cousins, Jamie and Casey Treheke out there on the floor along with Booker, Crab, and Spencer. Second free throw on the way. 12-point ball game, 44-32. 2:22 to go. in the third quarter. Into the front court, Jamie Treke drives right baseline, cut off by Baral. Kick out to Booker. Booker's going to set up the offense. Booker back near midcourt, gives to Treke. That's Jamie on the right side of the floor. 23 on the shot clock, plenty of time for Price on this offensive possession. Straight away, Booker with it, right side, Treke again. To Booker, left side, Casey Treke. Now with 14 on the shot clock. Straight away, Booker. Booker dribbles left-hand side, sets up the play, drives left baseline, double team. Kick out, thinking about the three is Jamie Treke, backs it out with 5, now with 4. To Booker. Booker's going to have to put up a shot, gives to Treke, three-pointer at the buzzer. Good, actually a 2. Foot on the line, nice execution by Price. 46-32, 14-point game again. Taylor with the ball on the left side. Swings into the corner to Lee. That's Demetrius. Taylor to Pollard, right corner Dominique Lee. To Pollard. Pollard's going to put up a 3. Strong. Rebound, Treke. That's Jamie with a rebound. Gives to Casey. Casey with 1:22 to go in the third quarter. In the front court, Crabbe. He's going to put up a 3-pointer. Hits it. 17-point lead again. 49-32. In the front court, Pollard. Left side, Lee. Lee fakes a 3 into the post, Baral. Baral takes it down low on Spencer. Kick out Taylor. Taylor takes it into the key. Floats one with the left hand short. Battle for the loose ball. Spencer the rebound. Taken away by Baral. Baral is going to go up. Shot blocked by Spencer, out of bounds.
Yeah, again, it's these runs that are really hurting St. Mary's. Again, 6-0 run to start at the third. That's 6-1 play on the foul, and already in the last 45 seconds to a minute, it needs these 5 points for Price to make it back into a 17-point lead.
Nice job by the officials stepping in. Spencer doing a little bit of a stare down after that last block shot on Baral. Taylor going to bring it in. 55 seconds to go in the quarter. 32 on the shot clock. Pass into the corner, Lee with it, and we should have a kick ball. We do against Spencer. Reset the shot clock again. Now 51.5 seconds to go in the third. 49-32, Price the lead over St. Mary's. St. Mary's really in trouble right now at the end of the third quarter, trailing by 17. Taylor on the penetration. Dump down low, Dominique Lee. He loses the ball. Crabbe picks up the loose ball. Bringing the ball up the floor, Booker, right side, Treke. This is Jamie. Jamie's going to back it out. About an 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker guarded by Taylor with the ball near the right sideline, right in front of us along the scorer's table. Booker motioning for the offense to move around, a pick by Spencer to the left side. Casey Treke is going to take a three-pointer shot, partially blocked by Dominique Lee, his third block of the game. Pollard outlet, Demetrius Lee. Back to Pollard. He's going to take it up. Reverse layup, good. 49-34. 16 seconds to go in the third. Price is going to hold for 1. Jamie Treke in the front court with the basketball on the left side. Straightaway Crabbe. Crabbe picked up by Demetrius Lee. He's got his hands all over him, no call. Right side, Casey Treke around Pollard. Going to float a shot up. Strong, that will end the third quarter of play. But a 9-point halftime lead for Price has been extended to 16 as we move into the fourth quarter. 49-34. Price leading over St. Mary's in this boys Division IV championship game.
Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater San Diego community? Then you want to advertise on KBCSports.com. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very coveted demographic. Contact us at info@kbcsports.com for more information, or give us a call at 619-677-3246. We have a live coverage of all the state basketball championships all weekend long at kbcsports.com. You can follow your favorite team or listen to the game of your choice by going to our broadcast schedule page. Find out how the teams made it to the state championships, watch the highlights from last week's regional finals in our on-demand section, or buy the DVD from last week's games. It's all here on your home for high school sports, kbcsports.com.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Manny Nunez. Manny, as we look to the fourth quarter, a 15-point lead, even with Solomon and Crabbe in a little bit of foul trouble. Solomon with 4, Crabbe with 3 for Price. Going to be difficult for St. Mary's to get back in the game. They have been cold from three-point land.
Oh, for both teams, as a matter of fact. I mean, there's only been 3 made by both sides so far, but you know, with St. Mary's, you got to take threes. But going into this game, they only averaged at about 15%, going 1 for 7. Now they're missing 3 more here in that third quarter. They're going 1 for 10 overall. Into this fourth quarter, you got to look at St. Mary's. Yes, Richard Solomon he's currently got 17 points, but at the same time, it's how he's gone open into that second and third quarter. You know, giving him the open slots inside the key. Of course, he's going to slam it down. So with St. Mary's, you got to figure out a way to take out Solomon in this fourth quarter.
St. Mary's starts out with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter play. Taylor's going to put up a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer Booker, Traheke, both of them, Jamie and Casey, and Crab, who's putting up another 3-ball, no good. Rebounded underneath. We got a loose ball foul on Jamie Traheke. That's an offensive foul. That'll be the 7th team foul against Price, but it won't be a shooting situation for Traheke. That'll be his second personal. Taylor, Pollard, both Lee brothers, and Glenn Barral on the floor for St. Mary's. And actually, no, we are going to shoot. Barral is going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, I believe they called a loose ball
loose
foul.
ball foul. That's correct. Excuse me. 1-and-1 free throws the rest of the way for St. Mary's. 7:30 remaining in the game. Barral at the line. First free throw, good. Glenn Barral, just a sophomore. He has a good future in front of him for St. Mary's, and we've got a timeout being called by Price. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here for just a moment here on KBCSports.com and let you know about the other games we're going to be covering throughout the course of the weekend. This is the first of 10. Girls Division 4 coming up after this. Harvard Westlake taking on St. Mary's of Berkeley. St. Mary's, the same St. Mary's school that is playing here in this game. We'll have a St. Mary's tomorrow as well. St. Mary's out of Stockton. The girls, the number 1 team in the country, will be playing in the Division III championship game. A lot of great basketball over 2 days here in Bakersfield, Manny.
Yeah, and it should be great. This game right here, Price, you're really taking advantage. But if you talk about the other games here, being at a great venue here in Bakersfield, right in the heart of California, having both sides just basically make the same trip distance down here. I think it's a great place. It is a trial year, obviously, because of the regional championships for women's basketball, but I think that this city will be used a lot here in the years to come for this arena.
These games typically at Arco Arena, but as Manny just mentioned, the NCAA Women's Regional Finals taking place at Arco this year, one of the venues, as Barral hits the second free throw out of the Price timeout. Into the ball game, Mike Stewart is going to replace him in the lineup. 49-36, 7:30 to go in the basketball game. Inbounds pass to Jamie Traheke in the backcourt, picked up by Stewart. Traheke into the front court with it, goes right corner to Booker. Booker along the baseline, goes up, shot strong. Tap up and in, though, by Crab on the follow. 51-36. Demetrius Lee loses the basketball, picks it up, goes to Stewart right side into the corner. Taylor back to Stewart, straight away Pollard. Left side, Dominique Lee drives along the baseline, goes up, layup good. 51-38. But you're going to need to get some stops and some turnovers if you're St. Mary's. You can't just trade baskets with Price the rest of the way. And this one is going to be thrown away by Booker.
Okay, so you got 7 minutes left, a 13-point game. You got the starters coming back in. It's at this point, yeah, turnovers are one, but you got to take some quick shots and maybe here and there take a 3-ball. But if you got the easy 2, might as well take it and cut it to single digits.
Taylor off the inbounds pass, gets a return pass from Demetrius Lee with the ball out high. 6:45 to go in the game. Dominique Lee with the basketball. Lee goes into Barral in the corner. Barral dribbles left hand, looking into the post, and it's going to be thrown away. That was a tough angle for that post entry pass anyway. Right from the corner of the top of the key. Corner of the free throw line, on the right side, trying to go into the right block. That is a tough angle.
Yeah, but at the same time, looking at St. Mary's, you gotta stick down defensively to not make that turnover costly, because obviously a bucket by Price here will make it easily either a 15 or 16-point game coming down the stretch.
Traheke with the ball in the front court with a left-handed dribble. This is Casey. Casey goes into the post to Solomon back in. Traheke in the right corner. Back to Solomon on a little screen and roll. Dump down low, getting open. Spencer for an easy layup. Nice backdoor by Spencer. And a great feed by Solomon. 53-38. Demetrius Lee gets inside, backs it out to Taylor. Swings right side Pollard. Pollard into the right corner to Dominique Lee with 6:12 to go in the game. Lee looking to make a move, loses the dribble again. Crab double teaming him with Booker. Back out to Pollard with 15 on the shot clock. Pollard takes it in. Shot blocked by Booker. Traheke outlet to Crab. Crab's open, dunk. 55-38. Into the front court, Dominique Lee. He's going to drive baseline. He's going to be stolen by Booker. What a defensive play. And it looks like the Booker stub on the sideline. He did. Still great defense.
And I think the great thing about Price here is, yeah, they're up 17, but defensively, it looks that they're playing like they're down right now.
Pollard is going to hit the shot on the drive to the bucket and draw the foul. And who is that foul on? That one is going to go against Booker. His third, team's 8th. Pollard trying to complete a 3-point play. St. Mary's needs a lot of these still. 5:45 remaining, though. A lot of time.
Cut it to a 5-possession game here on that shot there. Now a 14-point
free throw good.
Game.
14-point game. That's right. Barral out, Stewart in for the defense for St. Mary's. 55-41. But every time St. Mary's has tried to get on a run, Price has had an answer. Crab on the inbounds to Trujeke in the backcourt. Trujeke picked up by Taylor. Trujeke across midcourt with a left-handed dribble. Looking in the post to Spencer. Drives along the baseline. Spencer pops out, gets a return pass to Trujeke. Into the post, Solomon. He's going to be pushed by Dominique Lee. Easy call. Solomon beat Lee to the spot. Lee fouled him.
Again, St. Mary's, though, has a lot of cushion. That's only their fourth team foul here in this second half. So they can use that to their control. 4,
though, on Dominique Lee. So now Lee in a bit of foul trouble. Taylor out, Baral in for St. Mary's. Inbounds pass, Price underneath the basket. Trujeke is going to kick it out to Booker on a pressure release out high. Booker's going to penetrate into the key. Dump down low, Solomon. Easy layup off the assist from Booker. 57-41, 5:20 to go. Dominique Lee in the front court on the right side. Straightaway Pollard. Left side Mike Stewart. Stewart to Pollard. Pollard on the right side of the floor. Pollard in the right corner. Dominique Lee. Back out to Pollard. Pollard looking to make a move. Pump fake. Floats one in 15 strong. Rebound Solomon. Solomon almost has it poked away by Pollard. Gives to Trujeke with a behind-the-back pass in the backcourt. Trujeke into the front court right side. Crab along the sideline. Crab looking into the post to Solomon double-teamed. Solomon on the right blocked. Block gives out to Crab. Crab with 20 on the shot clock out to Trujeke. Trujeke looks to drive into the key, takes it all the way, layup on the way, and drops. 59-41, and Crab almost gets a steal on a pass to Demetrius Lee, and then comes over and gives Michael Lynch, his coach, a high five.
Now an 18-point game here for Price. Fans here on their feet. We get the Price fans right behind us. 4:35 to go in this game. All Price just has to hold up defensively to walk away.
Taylor hits a 16-footer for St. Mary's, making it 59-43. But Price has had an answer for everything.
Yeah, three times as well. The first time Price goes on a 6-0 run after St. Mary's comes back at halftime. Second time around, the intentional foul put it to 12, and then the third time around makes it an 18-point game.
Trujeke drives again, dump down low. Solomon with a flush. 61-43. Price just feasting in the paint right now. It's like they went to Vegas and hit the buffet line. Here's Pollard on a drive, and he's going to be fouled on the drive to the bucket, and we'll see who the foul is on. It's a 1-1 for Pollard.
You know, it's curious to know that the stats are not here on the list. You just got to wonder how many points in the paint Price has.
Oh, a lot.
I've seen countless times where, you know, it's cross passes inside the key and easy slams for Price, and that's been the whole story for Price to make it an easy 18 to 20-point game.
Well, Richard Solomon is going to end his high school career on that dunk, because he just picked up his 5th personal foul with 3:59 remaining, and his team up by 18, and he's going around. And all the starters on the floor for Price right now, he just congratulated, and now he's welcoming Jamie Trujeke into the game. Price can feel a state title. Pollard at the line for a 1-1, going to try to make this a 16-point deficit, but with 3:59 to go, it's going to be very tough.
Very tough, but at the same time, you just can't. Price cannot let up though. At the same time, yeah, you're up 16, but you know, or 18 right now. Free throws can make it 16. Don't let your guard down though. With 4 minutes left.
Pollard, a good free throw shooter, hits the first one. 61-44. Price fans behind us telling their team stay focused. You don't want to start celebrating too soon. Second free throw also good. 61-45, timeout St. Mary's. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to KBCSports.com. Our live coverage of the California State Basketball Championships from Rabobank Arena in Bakersfield, California.
You can watch highlights or replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD of today's game in our KBC Sports store. Click on Shop on our homepage and then search for the game of your choice. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by KBCSports.com. Also, fans, stay tuned for the KBCSports.com postgame show, where we will select our player of the game. We'll also have an interview that will be available to view on our website next week. That's coming up following the game on KBCSports.com.
Well, right now, I'm leading toward giving my vote to the kid who just fouled out of the basketball game, Richard Solomon, who's dominated on the interior, leading the team in scoring, rebounding with impunity and controlling the middle. He's just done a fantastic job today for Price, but certainly there are other candidates as well.
Oh, I mean, also Alan Crabb right now, he could be another story. He's got 21 points, but really, I think it's been Solomon this whole game. getting the dishes inside the key, getting the slams on the easy going, also setting up a lot of chances on assists as well. It'd be no surprise if Price doesn't walk away from the win. I would give that award here to Solomon.
Well, Price has 3 minutes and 59 seconds to maintain a lead. They're up by 16, so they have a good working margin. They've got the basketball. Trujeke into the front court on a crossover, pass to Booker. Booker back to Trujeke. Price can just burn some clock. They don't even need to score, really. Not too much, at least. Trujeke with the ball. 18 on the shot clock. He's out near midcourt. He's going to drive. Kick to Booker along the free throw line. Booker's going to back it out with 12 on the shot clock. Booker picked up strong by Pollard. Pollard runs right into him, no call. Ball loose on the floor. Pollard comes away with it. Pollard now runs into Booker, and Booker gets the steal right back. Nice defense. It's getting kind of physical out there. Booker now with the ball in the front court. Boy, Crabbe wanted it down low. He was open, but Booker wisely backs it out. You don't need the points right now. You need to burn some clock. Trujeke near midcourt, sees a double team, needs some help. Passes to his cousin Jamie, and Jamie gets a timeout.
A lot of cushion to work with. That's only their third timeout call. Correction, they got 2 left to work with. Remember, St. Mary's on that last play on the turnover. Smart move by St. Mary's, but bad ball control was it when they only had 1 timeout left to work with.
16 seconds on the shot clock, 3:06 to go in the game. One thing the officials are going to have to keep an eye on here in the late going, Manny, is the physicality out on the floor. I mean, Pollard pretty much just walked right into Booker to get that steal that time, then tried to walk over Booker to get the ball moving the other way. I'm not quite sure why he chose to do that, because he had a perfect lane to his left. Booker forces another turnover right back, but a lot of physical contact out there right now.
Yeah, especially for St. Mary's, because obviously with 4 fouls, they want to put Price at the line to stop the clock. So on that play, you saw 3 chances for St. Mary's to get some jersey and get some tugs there. Obviously, the refs are going to back away unless there's something obvious to call. So with St. Mary's, they're going to be the ones that are going to be attacking here with as much physicality as they can, because they really want to stop that clock with 3 minutes left.
Jeff Kurtz, Manny Nunez here on KBCSports.com. Price just called timeout. They're leading 61-45 in the fourth quarter. 3:06 remaining in the game. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Quick inbound to Spencer, now out to Trujeke. Or excuse me, that was Crabbe. Crabbe to Trujeke. Trujeke with 10, now with 9 on the shot clock. Give off to Jamie Trujeke with 6, with 5. Trujeke double team. Pass near the middle for Booker with 2. Booker's not going to get off the shot, and that will be a shot clock violation against Price. But again, they can afford to burn time. They don't even really have to shoot the rest of the game.
Yeah, you saw Booker telling the team, look, we took away 35 seconds off the clock. Look, less than 3 minutes left. Relax, just play D and do your work.
Pretty soon, St. Mary's is going to have to shoot some threes. Demetrius Lee from the three-point line at the NBA level, plus a couple feet, hits that one. 61-48, 2:33 to go.
Ironically enough, that's their first three-pointer made since their first shot in the first quarter.
Jamie Trujeke into the front court, a double team, looking for someone to pass to, and now we've got a timeout called by Price again. 1 timeout left for Price. Clock stops with 2:26 remaining in the game. And Price leading 61-48, but St. Mary's has to go on a 3-point shooting barrage, and they can't waste a lot of time doing it, Manny.
Yeah, with 2:26 to go. First, as I mentioned, first three-pointer made since their second shot correction in that first quarter. But with St. Mary's, that was only their second three-pointer made overall out of how many attempts? About 13 or 14. I mean, that's really been their Achilles heel here in this entire game. That, rebounds, offensive boards, and also free throws.
Well, free throw shooting has certainly picked up since the half. They have done a very good job from the foul line in the second half of play. But that last three-pointer by Demetrius Lee, that was about 27 feet out. I mean, he was beyond the NBA line.
Oh, well beyond. Picture that shot on Xavier. That was the same distance,
last night,
basically.
if you happen to watch that game in the NCAA tournament, Xavier last night playing against Kansas State, they forced another overtime by hitting one from about 30 feet out. Demetrius Lee was close on that. Price out of the timeout with 23 on the shot clock, turns the ball over. Taylor gives to Dominique Lee, and he is going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That's not a
or is that going to be, that might be the double bonus time now. That foul is going to go against Casey Trujeke.
The referee is signaling 2 shots.
Yep, that's double bonus time.
Yeah.
That's a 10th team foul against Price.
Not a smart foul. Just let the layup go in. You're going to stop the clock here in favor of St. Mary's with 2:18 left. Still a lot of time if both free throws are made.
Dominique Lee has been struggling from the free throw line. He was 1 of 6 in the first half. He hits the first one right there, 61-49, 2:18 to go. Second free throw coming up. Short. Rebound, Alan Crabb.
Still not bad. Free throw is missed, but it's still a 4-possession game.
Here's a give. Spencer goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Dominique Lee, and that is his 5th personal foul.
Only choice he had there. He had to stick something in there to prevent any shot from going on, but with this 5th foul, he's got to come out leaving with overall, I believe, just about 8 points.
Yeah, Dominique Lee is going to exit the game with 8 points. The senior who's going to be playing at Utah next year, his 5th personal foul. He'll be replaced by Maurice Spikes, the senior guard, coming into the game for the first time for St. Mary's. 2:12 to go, and Spencer at the line for a pair. First free throw, no good. Off the glass, off the front iron, no. He's trying to shoot him left-handed, and I think he's right-handed. I think his right arm bugging him a little bit. Second free throw, no good as well. Rebound to Pollard. Pollard pushing the other way for St. Mary's, trying to cut it to a single-digit deficit. Gives to Demetrius Lee. He's going to put up a three-pointer. Strong. Rebound, Treheke. That would have brought the house down if he made that one. Treheke stuck in the backcourt, looking to get into the front court. Gives to Casey. Casey, pass to Booker. Booker's got 2 guys in the front. Gives to Crabb. He goes up. He's going to be fouled. Demetrius Lee with a foul, 1:50 to go.
And they were a half second away from getting that 10-second call. Good foul there inside the key. Now free throws coming up. Got to stop that clock here. St. Mary's still has a there's a chance, but very
slim chance, but there is a chance for St. Mary's. But if Crabb hits these free throws, it goes from a 4 to a 5-possession basketball game. If Demetrius Lee had hit that three-pointer, that would have been huge for the Panthers. Crabb's first free throw gets a friendly shooter's roll, hit the front of the rim twice and bounced in. Stewart back into the ball game is going to replace Maurice Spikes for St. Mary's. 62-49 the score, Price leading. Second free throw, good. 63-49.
And that just might be the dagger here in this one.
Taylor with the ball in the front court. Taylor into the corner. Pollard's going to drive along the baseline. Going to go up. Leaves it short. Nice job, Spencer, with the defense coming over. Outlet Booker. Booker give to Crabb. Crabb's going to be fouled by Pollard. 1:39 to go, and Crabb can go back to the free throw line and start closing this one out for the Price Knights.
You know, you just flash back to that third quarter. That intentional foul really that droned down a lot of the energy for St. Mary's because, you know, again, as we talked about earlier, that the chance there on one end to make it a 9-point game, instead, you leave on the other end, it's already 15.
That 6-point possession for Price was huge. You're absolutely right, Manny, midway through the third. Crabb hits both free throws, 65-49. Inbounds pass to Stewart into the front court, Taylor. Taylor's going to drive. His shot's going to be blocked by Crabb. Treheke the rebound. That's Jamie Treheke. Pushing the ball up the floor, splits a double team, takes it all the way, runs through the offensive line, broke a couple of tackles, and then is ending up at the free throw line. For Price, this is their 7th appearance in the state championship game. They were 5-1 coming in, and they're 1:25 away from going 6-1. St. Mary's, their 4th appearance. They were 1-2 coming into the game in state finals. Jamie Treheke at the line for 2. First free throw is good. $66-49, Price with the lead. 1:25 to go. Second free throw, Treheke also good. 67-49. Kenny Green is going to replace Treheke in the lineup for Price. Maurice Spikes also going to come into the game. And we've got timeout on the floor. Spikes will come in for St. Mary's. Well, what an effort by both of these two schools to get here. But Price, 33-3 coming in. We talked at the top of the broadcast, Manny. There are 3 losses, 2 of them to teams who are going to be appearing in state championship games over these 2 days. Newark Memorial in Division I, Sarah from the South in Division III. Also a 4-point loss to Washington. That was their biggest loss of the year, 4 points to Washington. That happened back on February 10th. 3 losses, a total of 8 points. They are an outstanding basketball team.
Yeah, it's incredible the way this program has been. As you talked about, coming in through 7th state title appearance, and looks as if they're going to pick their 6th win out of 7 attempts. You know, this team coming in averaged about 73 points a game, a little under 74 points a game, and then only allowing 55. But then, you know, with those 3 losses, with a combined total loss of 8 points, you can just tell how explosive this team is. And with 2 guys coming in next year, going into college into Cal, you know, this team out of a Division IV school, a lot of athleticism in this program.
Marcus Edwards in the basketball game for St. Mary's. He has the ball. Skip pass to Demetrius Lee, who fakes a 3. Left side Stewart, he fakes a 3, drives into the key. Kick out Lee. He's going to put up another NBA range 3-pointer, no good. Stewart had the rebound for a moment, knocked away by Price. Crab out there. Marcus Peterson in the ball game. Truheke, that's Casey. Kenny Green, and Skylar Spencer. Truheke with the ball out high, swings to Green on the right side. High post Crab, he's wide open, dump to Spencer for the dunk. 69-49. It's all over but the counting, under 40 seconds to play.
Yeah, Crab had a chance to dunk, but instead, that was a shot there. Crab wanted the dunk, but saw Skylar Spencer open. He said, yeah, I've had enough points. Spencer, why don't you give it a shot there?
And substitutes going to come in for Price. Into the ball game, Daryl Cooper, Michael Valtz, Cameron Haley, Jalen Woods after this first free throw. A little bit of confusion out there as Daryl Cooper so eager to get in. He was going out there before the officials called him in. 69-49, 36.1 seconds remaining. Pollard at the line for 2 shots. First free throw, good. And here comes the Price subs. Crab is going to finish his high school career with 25 points. Green out. Casey Truheke is going to be going to Montana State next year. He is out of the game, and Skylar Spencer is going to come out as well. And Spencer, just a sophomore, he's got another couple years left. Pollard at the free throw line, the senior's second free throw, also good. Checking into the ball game for the Panthers. Gazaway Patrick into the ball game. Also in Taylor Thompson. Maurice Spikes out there along with Olistede Voltaire and Marcus Edwards. Price bringing the ball up the floor. About a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass into the front court, Jalen Woods with it. Woods splits a double team. Swings far side of the floor. That was Cameron Haley. Haley's going to back it out. Gives straight away to Marcus Peterson. Back to Haley on the left side. Haley's going to drive, dump down low, pump fake, and traveling with the basketball is Daryl Cooper.
And Cooper wanted the shot, too. Big man playing inside the key. Oh, no, actually they're going to call a loose ball foul. It's actually going to go against him.
And now we go the other way.
Oh.
St. Mary's with it with 10 seconds to play. Spikes on the drive, floats a shot up, short. Rebound, Cooper the board. 4 seconds left, 3, 2, 1. Price is your Division IV state champion. Congratulations to the Price Knights. D4 state champions. They finish with a 34-3 record. St. Mary's, congratulations to them. They get to the state final. They are going to finish the year 26-10. KBCSports.com postgame show coming up in just a moment. Please stay with us. Again, your final score, 69-51, Price over St. Mary's.